Now, you want to hear what went on over the weekend with Baba Fuhi? He was starting to tell me. I said, why don't you just tell me on the air?
Okay, sure.
Does anybody want to know what John Wayne Bobbitt does at his appearances?
Yeah, I was wondering. Does he strip?
Yes, to a degree.
No, stop it.
But it's really weird. It's really a weird
Gary
thing.
did an appearance with John Wayne Bobbitt at some porno club.
The Paradise Club, right?
What is Paradise Club? Is that a girls' club or a...
It's a strip club for men, which means girls get naked there.
Right.
Guys don't get naked
So
there.
why would a bunch of guys want to see John Wayne Bobbitt get naked?
I'm still not sure, but there were also a lot of women there.
A lot of guys want... Oh, they were?
Yeah, there were a lot of women there that were curious.
Yeah, and I guess guys want to see the scar and everything.
Maybe if you get a bunch of women who you can pick up into the place, more men will be happy because they can't get the strippers.
Well, I know on our New Year's show, I really wanted to see what it looked like. I was curious.
Oh, I think everybody would want to see that.
So what happens? He comes out and what does he do? Does he tell jokes or something?
No. He comes out and I introduce him, and the club gave him a Golden Knife Award, and he takes his plaque. So then I said, now some women are going to come out, for John. So basically they put him in a chair, they handcuff him. It's sort of like a bachelor party. It's a lot like a bachelor party.
Right.
They handcuff him, and then they take all his clothes off.
Yeah.
But he's not completely naked. He's just got like this little tiny G-string on.
Yeah.
Like this little thing that just covers his
genitals.
His genitals, but nothing else. So like his butt's hanging out and everything.
Yeah. But doesn't everyone want to see his penis? Isn't
right,
that
but
the point?
You don't get to see that. So then the girls they spray whipped cream all over him and they lick it off, and he's sitting there, just sort of with his hands cuffed.
And is it possible to see if something is happening in that little G-string?
Yes, it is possible, and nothing was.
Really? The guy doesn't even get aroused.
And I wasn't staring. It's just that obvious.
Wow.
It didn't look like it. So then they have a shower there because, of course, these clubs are so filthy that you go into the shower and the girls all, soap themselves up. So they.
What do you mean the clubs are filthy?
It's the whole act is so dirty that they get girls, go in there and they're they're naked.
I thought you were making a Board of Health comment.
No. And the girls go in there and they get naked and they press against the glass and everything.
Right.
But in this case, they just take the chair with John Bobbitt handcuffed to it and they move it into the shower and they have glow-in-the-dark shampoo and they sort of shampoo John up.
Yeah, but if I'm a guy, why do I want to see John having fun?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
And who are these girls? Do they travel with him? Is this part of an act he has together?
These were just the club strippers.
I see.
But they handle it impromptu, Robin.
Oh.
But he was telling me that he's booked into a gay club in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And it's really weird because there's a million people around him. And
what kind of dough does he get for doing that?
I don't know. But Jack Gordon was there with him.
Oh yeah.
And there's a million people around. Robin Bird was there with him.
Yeah.
He's got this whole big entourage. And then he said to me on the side, I'm not doing I'm not doing a homo club. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes later, he said, well, I'll do it, but I got to have a girl by my side at all times so that, no guys think that I'm into that sort of thing. And the next thing you know, he's like, yeah. And I go, John, we're going down to Atlanta. He's like, yeah, Atlanta. I don't even think he knows where he's going.
Yeah, right. He's out of it. Did Jack Gordon strip at all?
No, he didn't.
No?
He didn't.
Did he try to pick up John Wayne? From those things we were reading last week in the press. He's ordering gay magazines.
Yeah, but he's not gay.
It's just, I was saying to the guys outside, it's sort of weird. It's sometimes Jessica Hahn would do really weird stuff, and you sort of had the impression that Jessica knew what she was doing and she just made that decision to do it.
Yeah.
And you get the impression that John's not totally aware of what's going on.
Right. Well, he wants to make some dough.
You know what? It's very funny because I saw him on another talk show not too long ago, and now Jack's son, who is his manager, sits with him with his arm around John's chair the whole time, like John is his girlfriend.
Yeah. And
every time John gets a question from the audience, the guy answers.
Right. They don't want John answering. Nobody wants John to answer.
Do you think he pisses the back of his neck and that means shut up?
Yeah. How long before we see John Wayne at the Donkey Show? You know what I mean? John Wayne Bobbitt Donkey Show.
Donkey Show.
Because it doesn't take much convincing. He goes, I'm not going to a homo club. And then 2 seconds later, well, I'm going to the homo club.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to do a porno movie. I'm doing a porno movie.
Yeah, right.
But I'm only going to do one.
Yeah.
Until the next one.
Right.
Did you think Gary was going to say that you could go up on stage and for an extra $20 he'd pull out the front of his suit and you could look down? And
that hadn't occurred to me, but there's a good idea.
That's next.
Yeah.
I do that before I do a gay club.
He'll be doing Polaroids.
So was the crowd into it, or were they just pissed off?
No, the crowd wasn't pissed off at all. It was like curiosity seekers, and they just seemed. A lot of people just wanted to see what John Wayne Bobbitt looked like in person.
I see. All right. Well, there you go. And then
I did hear them saying that he was supposed to go to alcohol and drug classes or something.
Oh, for when he got into jail or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's supposed to go to class for that.
So anyway, Gary brings Stuttering Vic with him because Stuttering Vic wanted to go to the Paradise Club, and Gary figures, hey, anybody who works for free for us should get some perks. So he gets whatever interns want to go, he lets them go. So where is Stuttering Vic? Is he here this morning?
Yeah.
You got to hear this. Stuttering Vic, don't you think of Stuttering Vic as like this little innocent kid?
I don't know what to think of him.
Great.
What, did you get a haircut? Stuttering Vic got a haircut.
I think he put his head in a pencil sharpener.
How much did you pay for that haircut?
I didn't.
Who did that to you?
I was going to try to comb it straight down, but it looked really bad after I got the haircut, so I went back to the...
You got really weird hair. Your hair comes all the way down almost to your eyebrows.
He lost the bet. It looked a lot funnier on Friday night, so I can tell you.
Well, actually, he's the only one who didn't like it. Hazel, he liked it a lot.
Who liked it?
Hazel?
Hazel?
No. The other intern. Basil. Baz liked it.
Basil.
Yeah, he liked it, and
he's at
25, right? So I like his opinion more than Gary's.
Right.
Do you know what Stuttering John said the other night? He said that he never thought, the entire time he worked here, he never thought stuttering was funny.
Yeah.
He couldn't understand why we laughed, and then he heard Vic, and he thinks that's really funny.
Yeah, well, Vic doesn't stutter enough for me.
I know.
I know.
He just
I'm
has
not on
that
the air
funny
enough.
mouth thing.
Yeah, I love his technique.
Yeah, that lip starts going.
So anyway, Vic goes with Gary to this Paradise Club.
Well, he's been asking everybody to take him to Scores and this place and that place.
He's really, really horny.
Does Vic know we know about this?
Horny?
No.
Oh, okay. So anyway, Vic is going through the club. Was Vic drunk?
No, see, this wasn't with me. He did this with Gorilla the week before at Expo, where Gorilla works.
All right. So anyway, we hear back about Vic's exploits, and I always think of Vic as like this sweet little guy. You know?
It's hard to to put those stories together with him and all the drinking and everything.
Yeah.
I know I've had problems.
Was he loaded when he was doing this?
Probably, yeah.
All right. Anyway, so Vic, maybe it's because he's Indian or something. I think he's spiritual or something. I don't know what it is,
You're buying that whole.
I don't know what it is, but anyway.
Set up?
What?
Am I being set up?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, what happened, Gorilla? Vic starts going through the club looking for women.
At this Club Expo, there's nothing but beautiful girls there. And, Vic, the first couple of times Vic was there, he was scamming on every girl. He even scammed on one of the interns that brought a girl.
Don't give me the life story.
But anyway.
Where's Gary? Gary, give me the story. Why do
I'll get to it. I'm sorry.
Right.
There was this bartender there that everybody was talking to. Vic started talking to her, and then I hadn't seen her in 2 weeks, and I saw her on Friday, and she goes, Stuttering Vic called me. I said, you gave him your phone number? He goes, yeah, he said he was producing this thing, and he needed me.
Vic evidently goes to the club and tells girls he's producing a news program. He says, in addition to being...
I'm not lying.
You're not?
I am going to be starting it next year.
Next year?
Yeah, I'm serious.
And he's doing the research now.
What news program?
No, it's on public access.
So Vic claims... Yeah, sure. So Vic says he's having some news program. Listen to this.
It's on public access.
It's not a news program.
Yeah, and in 1999, I'm going to have my own variety show, okay? You know what I mean?
Sure, you're looking for girls, too.
Yeah, so Vic goes up to this really hot girl and says...
She's telling everybody she's an actress.
Right.
Well,
So Vic immediately moves in, and he's now a producer of a news program. And he tells her...
You make it sound so phony, but it's true.
Oh, man.
But then he calls her 3 times. She didn't want to give him her number.
Right.
She didn't want. Then why did she hand it to me in the first place?
Because she's an actress. She told me, she goes, I figure, you know what? If you give up one thing, you just never know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So she
gave Vic her number.
Just out of pure, a chance, 1 in a million.
Maybe he is for real.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So he called her 3 times. Finally, she called him back, and he goes, well, we already have somebody, but, we'd like to keep you on file.
Well, that's true. I mean, I've been trying this out for over 2 months.
You're calling her on the weekend, all weekend, and you called her like 3 times.
I called her twice, and the second time I called her is because we already had 2 other people lined up, and I thought she might want to one last chance at it.
The show takes place in a year, though.
Yeah,
no, it starts in January. You need to start up a little bit earlier than that.
It's starting in January this year?
What is this
if
thing?
we get time.
And what is the name of this show? Oh, If We Get Time.
If we get the time on public access.
So you don't even have the time.
You have to apply for it first. And
you'd rather just get girls for the show.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, it's a good scheme.
Why don't you admit you were just trying to impress the girl?
No, because it's for real. All right, fine. I was just trying to impress the girls.
Why don't you be honest? What's the name of the show?
I don't have a name yet.
You mean you don't have a name for the show that starts in January?
I have a concept.
To be?
What is the concept? A news show?
No, it's a show about like clubs in New York and just entertainment in general.
Oh, I see.
And what do you need this girl for?
I need people to go out and film stuff. You know, I'll give them a camcorder, like a high-end camcorder, and we'll go out and film whatever's interesting, and then we edit it and we.
The concept is get laid. You know it. You were trying to get laid, you dog. Say it. Why don't you admit it?
That's not true.
There's plenty of girls you could get to do that. You just
if you would have saw this girl, there was no chance in hell that he was just trying to, put it on TV.
All right. So anyway, that's what Vic was doing last weekend.
Vic lies is what you're saying.
Yeah, Stuttering Vic.
I have a
This is
show.
such a joke.
This is
I have
such a joke.
I'm a producer.
I'm a producer. You can't even say producer, let alone be a producer.
That's why I say I create the show. I run the show. I don't say I don't say I produce the show. I just say I'm running a show or I created a show and it's starting in January.
Very good. All right. So that's Vic's angle. All right.
Boy.
He always has a show and there's girls and.
Great. Now I'm totally shot. Everywhere I go, it's going to be right.
Yeah. Well, of course. That scam never works.
You'll think of another story. You're a movie producer.
You better set your sights a little lower. Was she really hot? This girl? Was she really hot? Gorilla's out of it.
There's a girl.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, she was definitely hot.
There's a girl on the phone who said that Vic was give you what Vic's line was at Club Expo.
Vic tried to pick you up at Club Expo.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Who's this, Andrea?
No, it's Elisa.
Who's Elisa?
I didn't give you my name. I just kind of laughed.
No, who are you? I don't think I ever talked to you.
Oh, calm down.
Calm down, Vic.
Actually, you did. You came up to me a few times. And the last time, I was standing by the door near the bar, near the exit door.
No, you're making this all up.
No, I'm not.
Sounds right to me.
Listen,
Girl, you weren't even there.
What are you talking about? I worked there.
Yeah, you work on the other side of it.
Oh, I wasn't working there.
What doesn't ring true about his story that you asked her several times?
No, he came up to me and he said, I'm a very important celebrity.
I never, ever say that. I never name drop on it. No, I didn't. You're so phony. Hang up on her, Howard. She's lying.
Oh, wait, let me hear the story.
Wait a minute.
Let me hear what you
screaming.
did. You protest too much, man. Tell me, are you telling the truth?
I swear to God.
All right, what did Vic say to you?
He came up to me, actually came up a few times, and the last time he came up to me, and I swear to God in my life, he came up to me and he said, I am a very important celebrity. I'm like, yeah. He's like, no, I'm with the Stern Show. And then he said to his friend, he said, aren't I? I'm a very important celebrity. And his friend's going,
who's my friend?
Some tall guy, and he had like brown curly hair. And he's like, he's with the Stern Show.
Yeah, that was Howard. He was with me, right?
I don't know who. No, Howard?
Yeah, let me hear. Then what does he say? Then what does he say?
That's all he said.
Oh.
But I know you guys because I used to work at E. So I know who you guys are, and I never knew that guy. So that's how I knew.
You knew he wasn't an important celebrity.
Well.
Poor Vic. Vic, tell the truth. That's a true story.
I never met this woman in my life before. I swear to God, and I never, ever name drop. I never go and tell anyone, hey, I'm Stuttering Vic.
What does Vic look like?
He's got his hair in a ponytail. He was wearing jeans and a flannel shirt tied around his waist, and it wasn't this Friday.
Oh, that must have been Ralph.
No, I know Ralph.
Vic.
I met Ralph at the E taping.
Yeah, but Vic doesn't have a ponytail.
Yeah, and he doesn't dress like that.
Well, then somebody else is saying that.
Oh,
his hair's with blonde hair in a...
No. Oh, that's Jackie, blonde hair in a... I'm a very important celebrity.
I'm with the Stern Show.
No. See, Vic, just got to wait till she trips up. Mellow out.
Yeah, you don't have to scream and carry on. We're not going to throw you out.
It was a lot funnier when it was true.
He was sweating.
Oh, well, some other girls will call it.
Push the panic button. That's funny. All right, Gorilla, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Gorilla.
The bartender was really good looking?
Oh, yeah, she was real good looking.
She wasn't paying attention.
She wants to play your wife in the movie.
Yeah, I bet she does.
Real cute.
Let's bring her down for an audition.
All right.
No.
What is Vic's last name?
Stuttering.
What's his first name?
What is your last name?
Parik.
Parik?
Yeah, Parik.
Stuttering Vic Parik?
Something like that.
You can't even say his last name.
Parik.
I can't even say my first name either.
What do you mean?
Well, I stutter on V and P.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me hear you say your
your
name.
whole name.
Vic Parik.
Oh, so you can say the name.
You just got me prepped, that's why.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's like every time I call to order something on the phone.
It's hard.
Yeah, I actually have a card in another name, so I don't have to stutter when I say my name.
What's your first name?
Vic.
What's your last name?
Yeah, it's never been this bad.
It's unbelievable. So, you know what it is? You feel good because you can do it so easily.
And you just can't believe how hard it is for him.
Something I can do that he can't.
Say it again.
Come on, Hi, Rick.
All right, very good. I got to take a break.
I don't know what it is.
Hold on.
What is it, Baba Buhai?
We probably could do this all morning.
Yeah.
But this is one of the girls that was in our New Year's Eve pageant.
Yeah.
She was at the Paradise Club on Friday night, and she would also like to tell you Vic's rap.
Oh.
Like UFOs riding.
Which girl is this?
Jackie, the lesbian ice sculptor.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Howard.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Another cute girl that Vic was trying to get, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what did Vic say to you?
Well, the first thing he said was he introduced himself. I'm Stuttering Vic. I said, oh, you're the one. And then he asked me if I had a boyfriend. And when I told him I didn't, that I left that all behind in Albany, his first thing was, oh, I'm the producer of a show, and there might be something available for you.
Producer of his news show or this show?
He just said a show on public access.
Vic, you say this isn't true?
Yes, this isn't true. It did not happen in the way she was saying. First, never introduce myself as Stuttering Vic. It was Girl's friend, hello, Larry Green said, he's her best friend, man.
So you did go up to her.
No, I was standing there, and Harold Green turns to me and says, are you Vic? And I'm like, yeah. And he turns to the girl, and he introduces us, right?
All right, and you said that you might have an opening?
No, I did not say that. And then, I just started making connotation like this and that because there's no one else to talk to. And sometimes she's like, well, I just moved up to
she's a very attractive girl. I can see what you're...
It was in the dark. I just make and she's normal. She's not that attractive.
She's not that attractive.
Excuse me. I guess Vic is getting supermodel.
I've seen her. Yeah, right. I've seen her on the New Year's Day. She's pretty
it was
special.
dark and I have bad eyesight, so maybe I didn't see it right.
I see.
But she's lying and saying that I asked her if she had a boyfriend. I did not ask that. What I said was, it must be pretty hard to make such a drastic move from Albany to here. Yeah. And she was like, yeah, my social life is blah, 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 blah. I'm not dancing anymore. And I'm trying to get my ass in life. I'm taking voice, I'm getting my voice lessons and this whole bit again. I mean, I was just trying to
So what did Vic say? He's a producer?
Yeah, he handed me his business card saying he's in creativity of electronic something or other, and asked me the first question, are you dating anyone? Are you seeing anyone? And I said, no, I left that all behind in Albany, and I'm not ready to get involved in anything.
Vic, what's wrong with that?
Yeah. I didn't say it. There's nothing wrong with saying it, but I didn't say it. Yeah, right.
Did Vic seem bombed?
I really couldn't tell.
What is it, Papa Foley?
I'm just curious. Vic has a business card?
Yes, he does.
Let's see it.
Vic, let me see your business card.
It's in my bag. It's in my wallet.
So why were you saying no, this isn't true? You do have a business card.
Yeah, I do have a business card. I did give it to her.
What is your business?
I do consulting work.
What is it?
Yeah.
Monkey business? What did you say?
I do consulting work for a computer company, like repair and all that. And I'm branching out into CD-ROMs.
So why would you give a stripper your business card?
Because she might be useful. Really, she might have a brain, and she could, host a show. Maybe she can hold a camcorder and even use it.
Let's see.
I don't know.
GA Creativity, Efficiency, and Electronic Publishing. I see. And you are the president of the company?
I'm the only one in the company.
Oh, I don't know. Vic's got moves. I don't know.
He's got scams going on.
You have many accounts? Have you done any business through this company?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Right,
have a good morning.
Good morning.
He's saying he didn't do any of the stuff, but she has the card.
Yeah.
No, I did give her the card. I did talk to her about it, but not in the way she's saying. I did not ask her if she was dating somebody.
So how come you didn't score with her?
That's not good enough, I guess.
Right.
It's all right to try to pick up women, Vic. Why are you?
But not in the way she was saying it. She's making it sound like a go over with a big sign saying, "Hi, I'm Stuttering Vic."
Vic is like, I think Stuttering Vic goes around saying he's a producer and has a business. He tries everything out.
Yes.
Because it's kind of hard to pick up girls when you're, just a regular college guy.
Yeah. He's got how many guys in college have business cards?
Yeah.
The ones that want to get laid.
And they're producers of a news program.
He's got that down to such a science. It's almost like, these quick draw guys. He flips that card out there.
Wants to show the girls he's a little more happening than a college guy.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm Vic.
You ought to just start wearing a turban and bring a cobra with you and get into a whole Stuttering Vic thing. Play it up. Nehru jacket.
Yeah, act like you're really weird.
Yeah, and then girls will go for that. More than a business card for some computer. She's not going to buy that she's going to be in a computer company.
But what, is she going to dance on top of one of your machines?
Yeah. I mean, what has she got to do with computers? All right, Vic, Gorilla, thank you. I don't want to hear any more about it. I just think it's kind of funny what Stuttering Vic is up to. Guy still hasn't gotten laid.
He denies everything. I didn't do that.
I didn't do that.